So today's the day of weigh-in for the Europa, something I've been training for 6 months. I'm down almost 50 pounds. This morning I weighed in at 298. I've been trying to fight off a cold, so I've just been eating a lot of soup, a lot of good hearty food. I'm not nervous. I'm just excited. It's like anticipation, excitement. If you've ever competed, you'll know the anticipation I'm feeling right now. Just a lot of emotions, a lot of progress I've made, and there's no way I could have done it without my friends and support. Just don't get my stove. It's fucking nasty right now. I gotta clean my stove. I gotta switch over to grams. So this thing says it's 95 grams per serving. Well, this bagel only weighs 84. So you're talking about the difference between 6-7 carbs. But every meal added up throughout the day, that's a huge difference. And people just don't realize that. I do onion, chive, cream cheese, and I weigh that shit, man. So that's 22 grams, and like this is how I lost weight. This has 7 grams of fat per serving. Well, I can have 84 grams of fat a day. The biggest thing for me for weighing food, like that's how I really started losing weight is, I thought I'd be having like healthy, good stuff, but it's all these extra calories and carbs and everything that add up. So far this meal right here is 310 calories, 49 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fat, and 9 grams of protein. I have 142 grams of carbs left, 77 grams of fat, and 246 grams of protein. I'll probably grab a shake right now and just slam it on the way to weigh-ins. Life's all about balance and moderation. That's the biggest thing I've learned is, it's like one salad's not gonna make you skinny, just like one burger's not gonna make you fat. It's just consistency over time. That's how you see results. You just gotta take it one day at a time. Fuck. So I just weighed in, by the last minute, came in at 136 kilos. That's roughly like 298 pounds or so. Got my gear checked, so I'm good. So we're about to hit the expo, and I think it's gonna be sick. I already saw some old friends in there. Saw Jimmy House. What's up, bro? Bro. It's gonna be a fun time. Just waiting, just chilling. He's so popular, he's so handsome. Everyone wants to be next to him. What can you do? I think he's gonna do a backflip. Just tried on an Anderson singlet and it fits great, so I'm all set for the meet tomorrow. I was worried I wouldn't find one, but sure glad I did. I'm eyeballing all those bodybuilders over there right now. Those are physique guys, they're not even bodybuilders. They don't even got legs, they don't even know about quads. They don't know about none of this. I just worry out biceps all day. That's so cool. I'm just kidding. It takes a lot of dedication to do that stuff, so maybe next year. There'll be some strong guys here tomorrow. Pretty excited. I think women are lifting right now, but it's gonna be a big competition tomorrow. This is where I'll be. I'm pretty pumped. I'm so excited. Like, yesterday was so overwhelmingly positive. I got to meet Stan Efferding. I got the cooler from him, which is a product I'm excited to try out. Got to talk to Robert Oberst and was blown away by how just genuine and nice he was, even off camera. And also Jeremy from Flex Comics. This local guy, I had no idea he was in the Valley, and I almost feel like Goku when he's asking people give him the spear for that giant spear bomb, where it's like everyone's positive energy. It's just not to sound like all hippy dippy, but just I guess just positivity. When you surround yourself with it, you can't help but feel happy and positive. So dude, I'm ready. I'm so ready. All right, let's go. Lifting doesn't even start till fucking 9:30, dude.
You gotta think, first flight needs to start warming up by 8:30 at the latest to have them start at 9:30. Is that my seatbelt? Yours? Okay.
right when you're like, when you think you can't take anymore.
It just shuts off.
I'll be right back. Just want to get some ice. You guys never see me. It just disappears. How fucking weird would that be?
You don't want to ride this, man.
Running a little late. We got a beer at 7. Lost weight, so my sweatpants are falling down. Can't fucking tighten them. Oh, much better. So you think 500 for squat is a good opener?
Yeah.
And I feel good. Let's see how it goes in warm-ups. Deadlift, I know I have it all day, especially with that Texas part. I don't know if they're using a Texas or a Bongo bars. I know Tim has both at Die Hard.
They use the same bar for all lifts, so you're on the same.
Do you think so?
Yeah, they always do.
Why?
Because it's what they do.
But there's a difference between a Texas squat bar and a Texas deadlift bar.
I know.
Doesn't make you. Ugh. No professional camera, video equipment, or tripods. Why wouldn't they want that, David? Just got here. It's about 7:40. Gotta get rack heights real quick. Get started.
As soon as you get your rack heights, you guys scoot out of here. I see you ganging around here. Block all of us.
Tiberius.
Yeah. Let's get big.
So every lifter obviously has different arms. You want to get something you're comfortable with, and they adjust it in between every lifter. If someone's like too tall, you don't want to, have the next guy like with me with shorter arms go after him and then he's struggling or something. So you have to adjust it per lifter. So we're about to do squat next. You get your rack heights for bench and squat, and then there's a rules briefing, and then people start warming up. I just want to go eat something, hydrate. So, just stay positive.
On deck. Jimmy Houseman's in the hole with Jimmy Cameron, 4 out. Wayne Daniels, 5 out. Easy squat for Matt Foreman. Tiberius Cantinas is the lifter. Tiberius is lifting in the class squat division. And 2 to 1, that's a good lift for Tiberius.
That came up fast, right?
Yeah, that came up quick. The unrack was the only shaky part about it. That was the only thing that was shaky. No. Just give me something. 580.
I can't, like, it's fuzzy. Like, my hearing is like fuzzy right now. But it came up fast, it felt really good. Despite having to wait.
up there like that, you get an occasional mishap, but everybody managed to dodge and weave.
That was embarrassing. Just glad no one got hurt. I'm gonna go talk to the judges and see if I'm disqualified or not. Let's see. That was 584 pounds, and I think what happened is I just took, on my second step out, I just like took too big of a step, and it slipped out. Like, I'm still in. I'm just glad. I'm so glad no one got hurt. You know, it's one thing if I get hurt, but if that weight would have landed on someone's foot or, you know, something, like, I would have felt horrible. So I'm just glad no one got hurt. I'm still in the meet. I'm just gonna try to get that out of my head. I was just shaky. I'm done with squats. Next is bench, so see how that goes. But I got 540, I think 5 for the meet, so it's something to go off of. I've hit 600 at 2 other meets. I've never dropped weight like that before in my life, so it's all right. Still in it. Just got to stay positive. So bench, even after that whole squat fiasco, bench got delayed a little bit. I guess something about like the computer not calculating the collars. Bench was good though, hit a PR for 352 in a meet. So I'm happy about that. About to start warming up for deadlift. So one PR is good. Let's get another one on deadlift and finish out the day. Got 2 PRs today, bench and deadlift. Squat, I hit a 545 squat. Bench was 352, I believe, and deadlift was 512. So not a total PR, but a PR on bench and deadlift. So overall, a good day, and I've dropped 50 pounds since April. I'm stronger than I've ever been before in my life. Minus that squat, I know I could have had that all day. I'm not worried about it. But now to drop weight and get even stronger, and it's been quite a journey, man.
So even though the meet didn't go exactly as I hoped for, with squats, I did get a bench and deadlift PR, which is awesome. I think something happened during the meet where it was probably right after that failed squat attempt where I just started feeling mad and almost like I don't even want to do this anymore. I pushed through and I'm glad I did. I got those PRs and that's amazing. I ended up actually getting a medal for the meet, and I don't even know if there was anyone else in my class or division. If you're in powerlifting, you know medals aren't really a big deal. It's more about the journey and the PR. It's not so much, oh, I got a medal, look how awesome I am. To me, when I look at it, it's more of a symbol of the 6 months of training that I did, the progress that I made, the fact that I went from not lifting for like a year and a half, to losing 50 pounds and getting stronger. It's a weird feeling that even before the meet was over, I already started getting down on myself and hating myself for not being in better shape. And even though I made all this progress, losing the weight, I just realized I'm not where I want to be. So after the meet, I took some time to really just think about it. And while chasing a 700, 800 pound squat has always been kind of my dream, it'd be so cool to do that. I realized that if I'm not happy with my physique, it doesn't matter how much weight I can lift. I decided I'm going to do the NPC amateur show at the Europa next year. giving myself almost a whole year to train for it, to lose weight, to diet down. It'll be my first show. So I'm really excited about it. There's no way I could have made it this far without help from my friends and my family and support. Devin helping me with lifting and training, and Chelsea helping me with nutrition. And I know with their help, I'm gonna definitely be ready for the show next year. So for me, I'm glad I went through this journey. I think it's good. Why would you ever want to be satisfied with where you're at? Why wouldn't you want to better yourself? Strong and Nerdy for me is not just a brand or a t-shirt. It's more of a life mantra of getting stronger mentally and physically while staying nerdy and passionate about everything I'm into. And that happens to include making these videos. So over the next year, I'm going to keep on doing that, whether it's about diet or nutrition, live streaming games, talking about retro games, movies, podcasts, whatever it is, I'm going to keep on pursuing that and creating this content, because my goal is ultimately to help people. And even if it's just one person that gets inspired, that's awesome. If I can have an impact on someone's life for my journey, that's great. Even though these days there's a lot of people trying to do motivation and inspiration, and it's easy to get down on that and say like, oh, it's just a fad. It's just trying to be popular, trying to be, they're fake or whatever it is. It's like, fuck that. Why wouldn't you want to be positive? Who cares if people don't like it or don't like you? If you're bettering yourself and you're improving on yourself, what I've learned is don't let anyone else bring you down. And it's cliche and like, oh, fuck the haters, but it's true. If people are going to get down on you for eating healthy or working out or making videos or just pursuing your passions, then you don't need them in your life. If they're a negative influence, forget it. So I'm going to keep on doing what I want to do, and that's lifting weights and playing games, retro games, new games, talking about like the details and the pixels and the soundtrack and everything I love. And I'm going to keep on lifting weights, and I'm just going to get strong and stay nerdy.